Thank you to Grindler, aka Lawrence Abrams, who is the owner of Bleeping Computer, for consenting to allow me to put my results in text form on Bleeping Computer's forums, as well as linking to my videos. Please visit Bleeping Computer, support them, make use of them. They're a valuable resource that's been around for 20 years, and they deserve support. They have lots of resources. You can learn about cybersecurity from them. You can get help with malware on your computer. You can get help with all kinds of stuff. They have a range of volunteers who help people who come there for advice, and they're very knowledgeable people for the most part, and some of them are very, very, very helpful. OldSod has been very helpful to me over the years that I have asked for input on things, and so thank you to Bleeping Computer. Thank you to the volunteers on Bleeping Computer. Also, thank you to my peers on other tech forums who are so kind as to provide me with input, suggestions, feedback, and so on. I really appreciate it, but my greatest thanks goes out to Bleeping Computer because you are my text home, I guess you could say. All right, thanks also to all my viewers and subscribers. Appreciate you guys. Please like, subscribe, and share. Have a great day. Hello, fans. I'm the PC Expert Amateur, and this time we're going to take a look at the Thermaltake Luna 20 or TT-2030 silent case fan with blue LEDs. And this is one of the ones that's a little bit more interesting looking than the average fan, and you'll see why in just a minute. So these last three that I'm doing are the larger fans that I have. These are 200 millimeter fans. And this one does come with screws or bolts. And it also has a slightly fancy adapter extension to go from the fan to the power supply. It is still a 2-wire one, so the fan will run at maximum speed, but it is also sleeved. Let's get ready to rotate. And I'm a little bit premature on that, but look at that, how they've got this red belt running all the way around, connecting up all of the corners, and I think for some people that's going to be very interesting. Also, there is a little bit of rubberization of the corners, and that seems to go through the holes as well, so there's a little bit more sound or vibration dampening there, and there are some grooves in the convex side of the fan that may help to reduce noises, I would hope. And now we can really say, let's get ready to rotate. How do you feel about that? Do you want me to say it differently or not at all? Or you like it the way it is? Let me know in the comments, please. Now, this one also has LEDs. So they're blue this time. And that's probably as slow as I'm going to be able to go with this. Yeah, there we go. No noise. So, for all you people who say you want silence from your computer, get really big fans. Honkin' big fans. They're going to be quiet. There's a little hum coming in from now. Now you notice that this one is significantly louder than the Xigmatex that I just reviewed, and that is because this is 10 centimeters thicker It's a 30 centimeter thick fan. So it's got a lot more static pressure than those did, and that means it's going to be able to push through barriers that are more significant than what the Zigmatech could do, which is, almost nothing really. So let's take a peek at what kind of static pressure we're looking at. So that is, I'm going to say that's over 2. Interesting. So what I'm feeling here, I don't know, maybe 1.5 to 2, but on the packaging it says slightly less than 1 millimeter of water. So that's not bad, actually. I mean, if we try to get closer where the power is more definite, then yeah, I think that you could argue 0.996. But that's pretty good. I mean, still, it's kind of loud, but you're getting some actual power out of this one as opposed to those Zigmatechs, which are, great for something quiet, but they're really, if you've got a demanding CPU, they're not the kind of fans that are going to do enough necessarily, unless you've got a really good cooling system being used inside. So, yeah, this one could actually go on a giant air cooler. I think there's that one Noctua that's a passive air cooler. There's some certain other ones that are pretty big that you might be able to use this on if you wanted to convert it from a passive cooler to an air cooler. Let's get ready to rotate. I don't know why I said that again. I think I'm a broken record today. But no, we're going to take a look at the specs here in a sec. So yeah, air cooler case. And, it's an interesting looking fan too. Time for the specs. The Thermaltake Luna 20 Blue LED actually it's TT 2030 CL-F024-PL20BU-A A2030L12S. Yeah, there's so much going on in that. So much more than I want to talk about. It's an $18 fan, so compared to the Zigmatechs, unless you're looking for something that's really quiet, it's a really good price. CE, EAC, ROHS, and an Asian certification. Made in China, 200 by 30 millimeters, 30,000 hours of life. 2-year warranty on this one, though. 4 blue LEDs, 285 grams of weight, 11 blades, 154 millimeters between the holes, 800 RPMs. So you're getting the same RPMs, but you're getting a whole lot more out of the fan than that, because these are double the airflow of the Zigmatechs at 129.639. Talk about precision, hey? CFMs of airflow and 0.996 millimeters of static pressure. The maximum fan noise is 28.2 decibels. I think that's kind of exaggerated a bit. I think it's actually potentially a little bit lower than that. The cable is 45.5 centimeters. No daisy chaining, but it is sleeved. 3-pin DC connector, sleeve bearing, 12 volts starting at 9 and 5.04 watts, 0.42 amps. No indicators of direction of rotation and flow, but it turns in a clockwise direction. You get 4 screws. You get corner cushions. And actually, I did mention this, but I forgot to put it in here. It looks like there's some cushioning of the holes as well. Plus, you get that 2-wire 3-pin to power supply adapter.